Have you read Crime and Punishment? Listen, I read one novella contained within the Brothers Karamazov, or is it that the Brothers Karamazov is a novella contained within Crime and Punishment or War and Peace? I can't remember. And I've read Notes from Underground, and especially Notes from Underground I found to be a colossal exercise in wasting time. I thought it was, honestly, Dostoyevsky, if you're listening, like, just mute for a second. I thought it was complete dog shit. I'm not putting on airs. Maybe I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. But I'm like the angriest guy I know, and even when I was reading Notes from Underground, I was like, fucking chill, dude. Every single problem in this novel is like of your own creation. He goes out for dinner with a bunch of his friends, has too much vodka, and starts going like, you fucking suck, you fat piece of shit. You fucking asshole, you dickhead, you piece of garbage. And everyone's like, who invited this dickhead? And he's like, society yet again rebukes me when my true nature is shown. Guess I'll just dig a hole and go fucking live in it like a rat. And everyone's like, bro, nobody cares. Nobody cares at all. You're the one who came here, you invited yourself, and then you started making it all about you. Oh, the world has turned its back on me once more. Fucking chill out, dude. He's so crazy. That's the point? Well, then I don't like the point. It's kind of like, I don't want to go off on a rant here, but does anybody else think that Notes from Underground was... does anybody else think that Uncut Gems was the Safdie brothers trying to make Notes from Underground for millennials? The gems are uncut, Fyodor. So true, so true. No, listen, if you like Notes from Underground, you're too smart to respond to that criticism with something like, oh, you should only read books where everyone's happy. Like, that's obviously not what I mean. Or maybe I was right the whole time, and people who like the novel are just trying to pretend to be smart. I don't know. Would love your thoughts on this. Don't say +2, by the way. Maybe you have a hard time empathizing with POVs that are different from yours. Sanest book reader of all time. You didn't like something? Maybe there's something fundamentally wrong with your empathy muscle. Me, an empath, the lead character in Notes from Underground is struggling right now. It's so beneath you if you're like an erudite book reader, because that's the thing that people do with like the Transformers movies. You didn't like Transformers movies? Oh, well, like, what's your favorite movie? Oh, something by Wes Anderson? Here's my impression of a Wes Anderson movie. We all know that General Custer died in the Battle of Little Bighorn. But what this book presupposes is, what if he didn't? Owen Wilson directly center of the frame, flanking him, completely symmetrical, 2 filing cabinets that stretch from floor to ceiling. And it's like it's filmed in the Palace of Versailles. The ceilings are 35 feet tall, and the walls are a light pink. And they're playing Ruby Tuesday by the Rolling Stones on a harpsichord in the background. You don't like Transformers movies? Okay, well then, it's not the way we should respond to criticism, okay? It's like Jack Black in Anchorman. You killed something that I love, so now I'm gonna kill something that you love. Oh yeah, this is happening. What are you talking about? Dostoyevsky? I'm talking about Dostoyevsky. Cool, I love Dostoyevsky. You should leave then, because you're not gonna like what I'm hearing. You're gonna say some insane offensive shit. Like, yeah, like I want to hear Dostoyevsky takes from somebody who can't appreciate Charlie Kaufman's magnum opus, so I'm thinking of ending things. Listen, I appreciate that I love Jesse Plemons in everything that he does. I appreciate that David Toulouse and Toni Collette are like little freaks in that freaky movie. I also appreciate that the fucking thing was 3.5 hours too long, and it only had a 145-minute long runtime. So you do the fucking math. I think, honestly, if you're asking me, would Dostoyevsky love Transformers? I'm gonna have to say safe bet on that one. Safe bet. Oftentimes, great artists love horrible media, which I find very endearing. Classic example, of course. You already know where I'm going with this one. Brian Wilson saying that his favorite film of all time is Norbit. Also, Brian Wilson calling Norbit not a movie but a picture is so funny. Little known fact, Brian Wilson actually wrote the song Wouldn't It Be Nice about Norbit. And what would be nice, in his opinion, is if he could see Norbit more often. That was when he says, God only knows where I'd be without you. He's saying God only knows where his enjoyment of the cinema industry would be without the movie Norbit. Sloop John B is about the clumps. Come on the sloop John B with Hercules. Something, and take all of my corn. Let me go. It's about the John B. Sorry.